Hi, you guys. Erin here, back with another moon update for you. We are having what would be considered a hyper spiritual new moon coming up here on March 13th. This takes place at 2:21 a.m. Pacific time, and it really is important to pay attention to what time, especially new moons, take place because we really want to set our intentions before the actual celestial event occurs. And what I mean by that is this is March 13th. On March 12th, I will be pulling out my journal and writing down, as in spelling out, as in casting spells out into the universe, what it is that I am trying to manifest with this new moon. That's what new moons are. It's a time for new beginnings, and the energy is specified by the sign in which it takes place. This is in the sign of Pisces, and Pisces is known for its mysticism, also a heightened intuition, but we've also got an abundance of other energies surrounding this that really amplify all that. Now, we are experiencing this as a collective, but if you really want to finely tune your moon rituals, your moon manifestations, it is extremely beneficial to know which area of your life, in other words, what house in your natal chart the sign of Pisces is. And I do offer quick little 10-minute moon readings to let you know where, which area of your life or which house this manifests for you in your own natal chart for just $22, or you can just get a full natal chart analysis as well. You can find me at erinwageastrology.com or send me an email at erinwageastrology@gmail.com. And okay, so I'm just going to dive into this and share my screen with you and show you what I'm talking about here. So this is the zodiac for March 13th, 2021 at 2:21 a.m. again Pacific time. So this right here is the zodiac, okay? And all these guys right here, these are the symbols for the celestial bodies, and mostly we're going to focus on these energies right here. This right here is the moon, this right here is the sun, and this is what happens when we have a new moon. The moon and the sun come together and meet in the same degree in the same sign of the zodiac. This is called a conjunction. Now, with any conjunction, the energies blend together and really kind of create one. Now, the moon is considered the mother of the heavens, the sun is the father. So when they come together for these new moons, it's like mother and father coming together to create that seed for new growth. That's why the new moons create new beginnings. So this occurs at 23 degrees Pisces, and to be specific, 3 minutes. So Pisces is, again, a very mystical and very spiritual energy with a very heightened intuition. It's a water sign. The water signs tend to be a little more emotional because it's based off of feelings. It's you can even feel the energies of others when there is this much Piscean energy being influenced with us. So this is really a time, if you're somebody who wants to, I can't even tell you how many people have reached out to me over the past couple of years, explaining to me that they're having their spiritual awakening, and you can really take this to a whole new level, setting your intentions with this new moon. And it's really about you could any direction you want to go with your spiritual growth or your spiritual practices. If you want to maybe go into metaphysics or understanding the spiritual side of gemstones, or maybe start working with tarot cards or something like that, or even just wanting to heighten your intuition and strengthen your intuition. This energy is known for psychic capabilities, really. Now, this is not just only the sun and moon in this Piscean energy. Right here, this is Neptune, which is Pisces ruler. This is what gives Pisces its mysticism and its spiritual energy. Neptune is known for its dreaminess. It's very unearthly. It's very ungrounded. In fact, that's something I should point out to you guys. The energies that we are receiving for this transit is extremely ungrounded. It's lovely. It's beautiful. In fact, right here, we have Venus, which is the influencer of love and beauty. Now, Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces, meaning it works with its greatest strength. So this is a very lovely moon. It's a very beautiful moon transit. To even amplify that mysticism and magic even more so. But again, this is very unearthly and very ungrounded. It's a good idea to keep yourself grounded, either through grounding stones, or making sure that you're getting plenty of time touching earth, so you're receiving earth's negative ions while we're receiving the positive ions from the heavens. So again, very unearthly, very ethereal energy. In fact, furthermore, we've got over here, this is Mercury in Aquarius, which is another exalted placement. Mercury rules our consciousness and also has a lot to do with our communication skills. And it's in the sign of Aquarius, where it works with its greatest strength. This is actually giving us kind of like genius capabilities. And furthermore, we've got Jupiter in Aquarius, we've got Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. And then over here, we've got Mars in Gemini. Gemini is another air sign. So this is a lot of water and air. This is very, very flowy and very unearthly energy. In fact, the only two celestial bodies that we've got in Earth would be right over here, Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is an Earth sign. And over here, we've got Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is another Earth sign. But we have no personal planets that are in Earth. So this is, again, very ungrounded, very ethereal type energy. It's very intuitive, but it's just a really good idea to make sure that you're staying centered and grounded through this transit. Now, for my moon rituals, I really like to include gemstones, especially stones that resonate well with the energy of the sign in which the transit is taking place. Pisces dedicated birthstone is Aquamarine. This is a piece of Aquamarine right here. It's a really beautiful stone. It's like a greenish bluish color, depending. I mean, it comes in so many different colors, well, different shades of bluish green. It's color kind of like the color of crystal blue seawater or something like that. Let's see. This is another one that's very clear. Now, these stones, these very clear stones, they're very high vibe and they amplify energies significantly, but there's not much protection from the clearer stones. It's a good idea, especially with all this unearthly energy, to keep yourself grounded with some sort of protective stone, like black tourmaline right here. This is another very protective stone that I like to use for every single one of my moon rituals. But some more stones that resonate well with the Piscean energy would be amethyst, even though this is actually Aquarius's birthstone. In fact, I will definitely be using my amethyst for my moon ritual because we've got all that Aquarius energy and Pisces energy. Again, amethyst does resonate very well with the Piscean energy, even though it's Aquarius's birthstone. Another really good one would be fluorite. This is one that responds well to the Piscean energy. It's usually like a purple or greenish color. This is in its natural form. It's such a beautiful form for a stone to grow in. And here's another, this is more of a green one. Fluorite comes in so many different colors, but any of them will actually resonate very well with that Piscean energy. Another one that's a little more rare and a little more pricey, but it's absolutely gorgeous, is Tanzanite, which is a purplish, bluish stone, usually anyway. This is another one that's it'll heighten your psychic capabilities, really. Now, let's see what else. Okay, so some more grounding stones that actually respond well to that Piscean energy. This is called Bloodstone. This is another one that it's really, it's grounding for that Piscean energy, and also turquoise. I put on my turquoise rings for you guys for this video. This is another one that does respond well to the Piscean energy, but is also grounding. Now, I'm actually going to leave an extensive list of stones that do respond well to the Piscean energy. Just look in the comment section of this video, or sorry, description of this video, or in the comments section. It just depends on where you're watching this. There'll be a very extensive list of stones that do respond well to the Piscean energy. If you don't have any of those stones, another really good one for any moon ritual is quartz. Clear crystal quartz, or just any shade of quartz, really is an amplifier. It's going to amplify the clarity that you're sending up to the heavens, the prayers that you're sending to the heavens. But if you are using quartz, I do strongly suggest using a protective stone. Another one of my really favorite protective stones is lapis. This one is just gorgeous and will keep me protected while I am kind of opening up my vessel for my moon rituals. Okay, let's see here. Pisces is also, it's kind of also got this tendency for escapism, to go into dreamland. It actually resonates very well with altered states. In fact, if you really want to tap into this altered state, the Piscean energy, a couple of my favorite herbs for that would be blue lotus or damiana, or I mean, of course, there's always cannabis. That's definitely my favorite for getting into altered states. But if you're going to do that, it might be a good idea to include something like burdock root or something to help, again, keep you grounded. And also Pisces rules the feet. I always like to pay a little extra attention to the part of my body that is ruled by the sign in which the moon is in. So I will probably be giving myself some sort of a foot massage or, foot soak, something like that is a good idea to you're just honoring the energies of where the heavens are, influencing you. So I think I will leave it at that. If anybody would like to reach out and get an astrology reading with me, you can again find me at erinwageastrology.com or send me an email at erinwageastrology@gmail.com. That's ERINWAAGE astrology.com. I do hope to hear from you. And until next time, namaste to all of you.